Vans. Just a little messy Miracle Bench CB shop. Guys, this is, I don't know, earlier today's gates, you heard when I went to Dollar Van channel, there was some guy out there, the Cobra 25, that was all blown to hell. Wouldn't light up, said something smoked and popped or whatever, but, inside any event, we're going to work it here tonight. Cobra 25, Night Watch Sound Tracker. We're going to work it for this crowd tonight. It's doing about 90 watts less than the Galaxy, for those who would like to know. About 90 watts less.
Switchblade, and more switchblade. Switchblade, and more switchblade. Switchblade, and more switchblade.
There we go.
I just want to be a little hot dog. Give him some advice. No doubt about it. I got a few of my patients out here, so. 724 40th Street, between 7th and 8th Avenue. Hey, switchblade, Reverend Dr. Blade, up there. I'm a reverend, I'm a doctor. You know it. You know a lot of people out here need help sometime, but I help them out. They come out here when they get good or have another thought of mine. They whole thing of thinking change. Okay. So when they need a job, you just throw them out on the corner. Switchblade, and more switchblade. Well, that's these really nice 8-2-28-79. Just imagine what 8-28-79s would do to a mud dog like me. Switchblade, and more switchblade. Oh my God, 8-28-79s. That's not a bad price. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And I can't be telling you about what's going on. My patients are looking for the fingerprints, okay? It's switchblade, and more switchblade transistors. The beast would really unleash itself. Yup. I'm gonna tell you something, I didn't keep out there. Let me stand by. It'd be way too much. Don't do it, Shadow Master. Don't do it. Except for about a couple of months there to do the season. They got beside themselves. They calm down now. I see them. Some of them are. Every now and then I gotta give my Thorazine. Okay. Switchblade, and more switchblade. Shadow Master.
It's on the floor of a Dollar Van all day long. A floor bouncing around.
The Prozac kid looking down. Yeah. Shadow Master all hopped up on Prozac. Shadow Master all hopped up on Prozac. God. Prozac and Ritalin. Shadow Master all hopped up on Prozac, Ritalin, and any other combination you want to throw out there. God. They gave him a place to live. They gave him a radio to talk on, okay? They know that I was going to be able to do any of it, you know. Somebody who got a medical background, you know, to administer, what they call positive, motivational speaker. That's the word I'm looking for. So again, motivate me, Dr. Reverend Switchblade, go get him. Believe it. Right, so that's why I'm here. People like you. Because I don't want you to commit suicide or anything like that. Right, thanks, buddy. Switchblade, Switchblade, and more Switchblade. That's right, live in living color. Switchblade, 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 and more Switchblade. Yeah, man, so that doctor's got to do what's going on, you know what I mean? It's okay. Your job don't pay much, but somebody got to do it. Switchblade, 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 and more Switchblade. Like in his late 20s. He thought he was the godfather of the house. I heard that, I did. Switchblade, 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 and more Switchblade. That's what I am. Shadow Masters of Mugdog. I have a pinch that one too, so I don't... Shadow Masters of Mugdog. The doctors when we're working on place, some of the patients do have one. Shadow Masters of Mugdog.
I hope nobody ever accuses me of talking about myself. Oh, me and this Cobra 25 Night Watch. Backward.
Richie Radio's a technician.
How about it, 347?
Check out his mic.
How about it, 347? You got a sloppy copy?
Mission.
Yeah, Blade. Yeah, Blade. Yeah, Blade. I got you, Blade. Yeah, Blade. This Cobra 25 about 90 watts less, man. I said this Cobra 25 stroking about 90 watts less. It's doing about the same as my audio. Same as my unit in 78 XL. I got it running through my little tiny 150. It keying up about I don't know, 20 watts. Swinging audio drive dot plucker.
Yeah. That sounds good, man. Tell Rich I got his mic.
Roger, right on. Roger, right on, Switchblade. Well, I appreciate it. Sounds good, man. I appreciate it. Sounds good. Just another radio done by Richie. Check the Donnie Brasco channel. You'll get the 3 radios today. The radio coming in. An earlier video gate before that's got me on the Dollar Van channel while I'm spinning channels, leaving duck buds talking to themselves. And you hear the guy coming in with it, or trying to tell me, yo, it's blown up, smoke, pop, die. Audio drive, backward.
Break him down, Shadow, break him down. I just want to be a motherfucker. I want to take my radio to Richie Radio so he can be a technician on it.
No disrespect, but Richie Radio gets to choose whose radio he works on. That's the beauty about being one of the most demanded, in-demand techs. Richie Radio Club.
Shadow Dildo. You're talking about your Shadow Dildo. You're talking to the Dildo Master.
This damn meter's stuck.
Richie, you're talking about your Shadow Dildo Master. Shadow Master's a motherfucker. The Shadow Dildo Master. Shadow Master's a motherfucker. Richie Radio's the Shadow Dildo Master. Shadow Dildo Master.
So what you saying, Baba Booey, that he should be taking some stock in KY or lifestyles? I don't know, man. I could be hearing things. Cool stroke.
talking to his new enforcer girlfriend. Waving a hand across the lane. 347 getting on down. Take it aside.
347 getting on down. I told you Shadow Master's trying out for the cheerleaders, man. I told you that's what he's doing there. You don't believe me? Ask Gentleman Jim. He'll fill you in.
On the green side. 347 green side. Getting on down. Break, break, break. People like that, man. I need to get paid. I don't need to have these topics on the radio. You know, messing up everything on the company and so if I can, what's going on? What's going on? Chiquito, Vega, Vega. With the joke. Shadow Master's a mud dog. Shadow Master is the Prozac kid. Oh, Shadow man, shame on the master. Prozac kid. Come to the office, please, Mr. Ridley.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baba Booey. Do we call that conceited or insecure? Which one? I'm not sure of vocabulary's definitions. I'm not that bright.
Oh, no. Wow. That's amazing. A lot of them need to be committed. So you find any place that take them, because I'm shame on this. Selling the Ritalin. Oh, taking the Ritalin. Prozac Kid. Prozac Kid is on the air. What's the deal?
Oh, that's the lighting effect. Shit.
Just say no.
Well, you know what? If you don't say yeah, you won't have to worry about saying no.
Crack is whack.
You know, I think that's about the only truth I ever heard this duck pluck a state.
Tulsa is whack. Give it a Sam. Here too. We ain't seen him yet. They're
Bowie, you want to give a whack to who? Cool stroke, audio drop, dot plucker. Ooh, with the ickety stock mic, and I just got down.
Sam would do it right.
Anybody hear something out here wrong that Sam needs to do there, fellas? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You were right. He was talking to his shadow girlfriend. My bad. All right. The hole-in-the-wall CB shop around Brooklyn. Oh, cool. Stroking audio drive, and I'm back. Wow.
347 on the low side. This monkey in the trees got down. Shadow Master's a mud dog. Shadow Master is a dildo. Shadow Master's a dildo. Shadow Master's a big dildo and a big mud dog. Shadow Master takes it up the ass. No, we're not going to repeat that one. Because it goes sludged into pussies. And, you know who, buddy? Oh, no, I'm not going to repeat that other stuff. But, Shadow Master's a mud dog, and Richie Radio 127 is New York City's best technician, hands down. Shadow Master takes it up the poop scoop. There's kids in the room, boys. There's kids in the room.
Oh, I guess Gentleman Jim on the phone and my little words had a lot of impact. I'm sorry. I'm not that empowered official. Rich.
Oh, don't be sad. Hey, wait a second. 724 Morgan Street between 7th and 8th Avenue. Woo! Shadow Master's a mud dog. On you, man. We can't make it in the Bronx find out on you. 44540 4th Street between 6th Avenue. Hello. Yeah, you don't have your audio how you had it when they find out on you. You had it lazy, so it was like too much air in the background and they keyed up and I heard them over you, the audio. you turn something on when you sound, I can understand what you were saying, but it would bug me out. I was so I can't go no more. Let me see what it's all on Chinese.
Yeah, baby.
Shadow Master is a doo-doo. Shadow Master is on Ritalin. Shadow Master and Prozac. The Radio Richie's the best technician in all of New York City. Yeah, sir, just leave it alone. It's not it. Just don't drop it as low as you had it before, because you kind of drifted away, and I heard the camera. I didn't give us 28, but I heard them coming in. They were all blocking you out. I was like, damn, for like exactly like maybe 25 seconds, and then it went away. I was like, damn. Shadow Masters are marked up. Shadow Masters are marked up. Shadow Master's a pussy. Shadow Master.
You know, Baba Booey, really, all joking aside, please, let's not try to confuse that with a mentally impaired, incapacitated individual, okay? You know what? I think after tonight, the weekend skip gates, I'm gonna take I'm gonna do what they call an intermission. Just a little intermission to give everybody time to catch up there. But I'll tell you what, the last 3 days gates are nothing to mess with. Really, really educational. And if you can't figure out how educational they were, then your IQ don't belong anywhere. Richie Radio, the king of New York, the fast talker, slow walker, needle dancing, skip shooting, audio slinging, big badge wielding, dignitary, second son of the big gun is Clyde.
Richie Radio is the best technician in all of New York City, hands down. He's the best technician in all of New York City, hands down. Carmelo has brain damage. Radiation killed him there. Shadow Master has brain damage. Shadow Master has brain damage. He really is the best technician in all of New York City. I got the monkeys over here. Richie Radio is the best technician in all of New York City, and Shadow Master's a big mud dog. Give me mud. Ecstasy, even listening to that kind of shit. They have to explain what's wrong with them upstairs, they're focused. Yeah, man, we did it before. You know, once in a while, it's like, radio, that's about it. You know, I like to do it, and the Holy Spirit, that's the way I get my, Shadow Master is the Walking Dead. Shadow Master is the biggest mother in New York City, and Radio Richie's the best technician in all of New York City, hands down. 724 40th Street, between 7th and 8th Avenue. Shadow Master is the biggest mother in all of New York City, and Radio Richie's the best technician New York City's got to offer, hands down. So this is a freebie. All of you, my lead in, please, man. my boy stand up and Colorado, he heard me today. To the mud guy jumping down for the needle.
Radio Richie's the best technician in all of New York City, and Shadow Master's the biggest mud dog New York City's got to offer.
Probably like tomorrow night or something. I'll be out here. I don't know what time. Shadow Master was from the Shadow used to be strong. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe let me show out there. Tell them no.
And Mantis is the grease.
Shadow Master is the big juicy mud dog in all of New York City, and Radio Richie is the best technician New York City's got to offer, hands down.
I don't, hey, Bowie, I don't know any Radio Richie. I know a Richie Radio 127. Oh man, I tell you, it's kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. It's gonna get kind of hectic.
Shadow Master is the biggest dildo on the CB radio. Yeah, he might be.
Shadow Master's the biggest mud dog on 31.
We don't know size, freaking like him. Shadow Master is a dildo on 31.
Styles, old Richie Radio, and his big technician Styles.
I wish I was sorry about you, Libby. Break them down. Shadow Master is enforcer.
Shadow Master's a purple dildo. Biggest and best technician out here in.
Shadow Master is a dildo. Shadow Master is a dildo.
There ain't a better technician than Richie Radio, hands down.
Shadow Master is a dildo.
There ain't a better CB technician out there.
Shadow Master is a dildo. This is a over partner.
27, Richie Cappy out there radio. Best technician New York City's got to offer. Shadow Master, the biggest mud dog, said that.
Shadow Master, what are you using it? Dual dildo.
A dual colored dildo. Shadow Masters, a double colored dildo. And
It sound like he using the Sound King brand. The one that makes the big vibration sound. Kaboom.
There's some people living in the middle of some fucked up societies, man. You got some crazy shit out there. I mean, you got a little bit of everything. But damn, there's some places where it's really like, wow. Look, what you gonna do there? Fortune?
Shadow Master's the biggest mud dog on the CB radio.
Let's just say that bullshit. Shadow Master is a big dildo. Shadow Master is a big dildo.
On the CB radio.
Shadow Master is a big dildo.
He's the
Douche Master.
He's got to offer hand.
The Douche Master. The Douche Master. is a big dildo.
Shadow Master is the biggest dildo in all of New York City. And Richie Cappy 127.
Break them down.
Best technician radio's got to offer hands down.
Poor enforcers trying to get in Shadow Master's radio so bad.
Break them down. Break them down, Shadow. Enforcer is a douchebag. Enforcer is a douchebag. Enforcer is a douchebag. Enforcer is a douchebag.
Hey, Baba Booey, the funniest thing I heard out of Enforcer's mouth this morning was on Channel 9. He says to the crowd, he says, you're not out here to bash me, you're just out here to expose me for being a fraud because he believes I blew up Birdman's radio. I says, yo, man, I said, no radio tech in the land ever blew up 22 caps. My 15 amp pyramid power supply, even if it went buck wild on my table, which it didn't, the regulator would blow and there'd be no power at all. Not enough to blow 22 17-volt caps. Well, anyway, he had the nerve to say that if I could prove this, I said, I don't have to prove it. The technician that Birdman brought the radio to called me up. And you know what, to a lot of the guys out here, he's a very well-known East Coast technician. He used to be in the 90s and the early 2000s till they went to Arizona in 2000 and, I think it was 6 or 7. And, well, it's good to be radioactive, man. Anyway, he told the world this morning he wasn't going to utter my name or try to say boo because he don't know me. He swears he never heard of me. And, you know, I think Channel 19 was hilarious this morning. So, you know, I just told him, I says, well, it sounded like he's trying to display a little manhood. And, well, you know, I could see that, we're going to have to revert back to 1980s tactics with that clown because, you know, he's still looking for a friend. He's still trying to throw some weight. Richie, I'm Claw.
Shadow Master is a dildo with his new friend Enforcer. Enforcer's a dildo. Shadow Master is a dildo, douche master.
Hey, you know what's funny? Go watch 9/11's video games. Richie stopped breaking radios. I swear to God, Bowie, listen to what he says I did to the transmit meter. Listen to how he defines my transmit meter or the meter swinging wildly. Now, when I do radios like that, bro, I don't know what the next man did 24 hours before, you know, I got my hands into it, because your radio came out of a store 24 hours earlier somewhere in the 5 boroughs with a blown speaker for $500. And, when I tune radios, bro, brand new out the box, I'm never touching transmit meter unless it's my personal one, and I'm never touching receive meter unless it's my personal one. Receive meters I tighten up big time. You'll never see me open shit to bang against walls. I'm all about proximity. I'm all about tracking. When I set a meter for tracking, bro, if it sits on that plus mark, look around you, and there it is. That's how good I am with this shit, man, for 30-something years. But anyway, smart technicians will never, ever touch any kind of RF transmit meter adjustment or any kind of receive adjustment. You have some clowns that go in there and think they're turning the receive up. They turn up the receive sensitivity, which will put a 5-pound noise static level in there when there's no noise level at all, which happens to be a VR in most radios somewhere towards the front center of the radio. But, you know, these jerk-offs think it's all VRs. When I'm tuning radios, there's no VR work unless it's some old chintzy bullshit cheap economy model. Most of the things I'm tuning inside are tuning capacitor silver cans. Richie Radio, back in the quiet chair.
Box is time to take you down. That's what you're trying to tell me, right?
Shadow Master is the dildo master. Shadow Master is the dildo master.
Maybe you're there for the album. See what happens. Watch out, the shame on this. Well, you know, take it effect.
Hey, Baba Booey, do you hear anything out here that needs to be taken to Sam right now other than his girlfriend's radio?
Don't worry about it.
All right, the King of New York, the Sound King, Richie Radio 127. I'm back on my quiet chair.
Shadow Master's a big mud dog. Shadow Master's a big mud dog. And Richie Tappy 127's the best technician the radio's got to offer in New York City, hands down. I ordered one from the UK. Shadow Master is a dildo master. Shadow Master is the dildo master with his new component. Richie Radio 127's the bullshit. No good. 47. I'm back in the bullshit. I see you, Bubba. That's the Prozac Kid. Got the offer. That's the Prozac Kid, and you remember that. Look at your meter. Look at your meter. Look at your meter. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I could get you all day long. Ain't no good. I could watch you like TV. And maybe Blu-ray there, 14. Alright, no good. I'm back in the crib. I see ya. Shadow Master, the dildo master. Shadow Master is a dildo, big dildo. Shadow Master's a big dildo in New York City, and Richie Cappy's the best technician the radio's got to offer, hands down. What's going on, Alley-oop?
He's breaking CK's heart. He's breaking CK and Bad Boy's heart right now. He's breaking their heart.
Sounding good like it should. That's some Shadow Master. Back in the clear, I see ya.
I guess his invitation to the barbecue is moot.
Shadow Master's the biggest mudduck in all New York City, and Richie Tappy 127 is the best technician New York City has. What's going on, Scott?
Two-stroke audio drive the pluckers.
724 Clemens Street between 7th and 8th Avenue. That's like a DB. That's like a... I got you.
Oh, no doubt about it. The fast talking, slow walking, needle dancing, skip shooting, audio slinging, big badge wielding, second son of the big gun just got down.
Sounded excellent on this thing. Your mobile sounded real good too. You did a good job on that mobile. I like the way that mobile's talking. And you did a great job, an excellent job in that.
Watch. I'm going to try and get a radio check here. Watch this. Hey, how about it 347? How about that 347? Worldwide 347. How about that 347? You got an ox sloppy copy on my duck mud radio. Hello.
Yeah, come on, Richie. Come on, Richie. We got you in the box, Richie Radio, baby.
Well, if you could get a good look or see the meter straight, just answer me a question, man. How did Duck Mud Radio sounding down around your way?
My Duck Radio sounding good. Sparky, we heard you say you're going. Sparky. Yeah, Richie, that radio sounding good there, baby.
Roger 4, let me ask you something. Does it sound like my unit did? Or that Galaxy? This is a Cobra 25 Night Watch. Came in a couple of, I don't know what time it came in. You got to go to the video gates. somewhere around noontime. And, well, here's how I'm putting it out the door, man. I don't know if it needs to go anywhere else. The king of New York, the cool stroking audio drive, I'm back quiet.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, good stroke. I heard you, but it was rough and tough. I had Sparky out there putting that maul on you. And then I got my neighbors pointing my head from the side, too. Shame on the mess. Hey, good strokes. I ain't hear a damn word what you said. Because I had a neighbor plug my ear, and I had another Kimbrick out there side talking in my ear. Shame on the mess. Come on back there, break.
Well, I gotta tell you a proven fact. Any video channel you go to, my first 8 months, you never heard anybody say that. But don't worry, TikTok, there's a method to the madness and why I did it just like this.
Yeah, folks, you know, I guess they ain't seen that time, but he was by himself that time. I heard everything you said. Ridge Radio 347, make right.
And it's a known true fact. My second best video, CB Shop Blues. Check out the favorite section. Over 3,000 hits. And that's all CB radio. Now there's maybe 600 base operators in the tri-state area. That's 3,000 CBs. CB Shop Blues. Yes, sirree. Check out the favorite sections. You want your facts, you want your truths, you want to see the rumors squashed by the old mouths who started them? The favorite section. I got down.
Yeah, folks, yeah. All right, Richard, we heard a little bit of something what you said there. Somebody else was keying up there with you, but, hey, Rich, we'll be on the side there. We'll be reading them on there, folks, yeah?
10-4 Roger. 10-4 Roger. Don't forget, I want you to remember something. I want you to remember for the first 8 months, and no matter what my channels you went to, you never heard anybody in Skip Land say somebody in New York City's 5 boroughs took you out. With that statement, I'm back quiet.
You're his enemy now. You better watch out. You're on his hate list.
Bring it to Sam. He's the man with the master plan.
Well, I don't hear anything out here that needs to go to Sam except for the radio he messed up right there, your friends. But, all joking aside, man, it's just plain up, straight up fact, and the proof is there. The proof is all there. 10-4, Roger, I'm clear.
Richie, just the other day they told you the Shadow Master was tearing you up. Just the other day they told you the Shadow Master was tearing you up. The best shame on the man, shame on the man. Out there, 127 in New York City. Old Shadow Master, the biggest mother goddamn.
You know, the phone call didn't do nothing because, again, he twists and hears what he wants to hear. Richie said the first 8 months on any channel. The first 8 months. I've been out here, May it'll be 2 years. Shadow Master's been out here 3 months. I think he needs to clean out his ears. But hey, he's not my problem. I'm not responsible for that distortion box sound. If anybody hears something out here that needs to go to Sam, I'll be the first to let them know.
Bring it to Sam. He has the master plan on how to do it all. Do it right, do it once.
Junkie stumble bums on all Richie's rhymes. Did you check out your Birdman's new technician videos? Birdman was in the start of them until I put his technician out there. Then he was a memory. But you know what? I think about 4,000 people in New York City on Channel 19 heard that with a plus 30 carrier. With that, I'm back in the bush. Oh, Shadow didn't say anything. I mean, I'm sorry. Enforeskin didn't have any enforeskin behind that statement. I'm sorry. All right, the fast talking, slow walking, sound king of New York City. I'm back quiet.
Something right now, trying to type this to people, so